LeBron is 40, KD 36, Steph 36, West 36, Harden 36, PG is ass. Let me just say this real quick, yo. Paul George would have been the second best wing player of the entire decade in the 90s. The entire decade. And the only reason why I'm not saying second best player of the whole league is because you had Shaq and because you had Hakeem Olajuwon. But of the wing players, and I'm talking about point guards all the way to small forwards and power forwards too, there would have been no one better than Paul George in the entire decade. Shaq, Hakeem, and Jordan are the three that you're going to say, okay, even though Shaq was young, Shaq was dominant. We can't deny that. Hakeem, of course. There would have been no other player. You can't name one. Name one. Tell me someone. But that means that Paul George would have been a top 5 player of the 90s decade, right? You got Jordan, Hakeem, and Shaq. Who's number 4? Paul George. Whoever is the actual number 4, Paul George is better than him. Charles Barkley, Paul George is better. Karl Malone, Paul George is better. Who else you want to name? Clyde Drexler, Paul George is better. Paul George is better than any player of the 90s except for those top 10 players all time. Hakeem, Shaq, and Jordan are all in the top 10 all time. Put them over there. There's no one else in the 90s better than Paul George. That's all I'm trying to say.